Guys, I have a confession to make. I don't wait in lines at a theme park or anywhere. So today I'm gonna show you how I don't wait in lines for rides at Disney World. Today I'm spending the day in Magic Kingdom, and this video is gonna be a little different than usual. Not only am I gonna be eating a ton of fun snacks here in the park, I'm also gonna be riding a lot of rides. People are always commenting on my videos. Kristen, do you ever ride anything while you're in the parks? And the honest answer is pretty much no. Usually when I'm in the parks, I'm just hanging out with my friends, eating, relaxing, and main reason is because I pretty much refuse to wait even 30 minutes for any ride. But today, all of that changes. I actually purchased Genie Plus today, which was $25 here in Magic Kingdom for the day. And I'll be using Standby Skipper to help me plan my lightning lanes. And speaking of Standby Skipper, they actually just booked me my next lightning lane. So why don't we head over to our first attraction while I tell you guys about Standby Skipper. Standby Skipper is an app that works with the My Disney Experience app to actually take all the stress of booking lightning lanes off of you. Once you download the Standby Skipper app, it is super simple. You just make an account and select which type of plan you would like. You can either select the Skipper's Day Pass, which costs $25 and will search for lightning lanes for up to 12 people, or you can select the Premium Search, which is $45 and will search for lightning lanes for up to 12 people for 7 days. So that's like the optimal one that you will probably want to use for your vacation. Once you select your plan, all you do is select which attractions you want in that park and around what time you would want to ride those attractions, and that is literally it. Standby Skipper sends a notification to your phone when those lightning lanes are booked for you. It is really easy, guys. I already have a couple booked because I got in early this morning. So yeah, we are en route to our first lightning lane that Standby Skipper booked for us. It's actually Under the Sea, Little Mermaid, and I strategically chose that one because we have a food over there that we're gonna be getting first. And here's a look at the standby line that we are currently skipping. Pretty solid day to buy Genie Plus.
I was born from a small blue egg in a white roof. My story's not near as interesting as Ariel's.
Literally, while I'm on the Little Mermaid, I just got a notification that Standby Skipper booked me a Buzz Lightyear lightning lane, so we're heading there next. Now that we've gotten a ride out of the way, I just realized that I haven't even told you what we'll be eating today. Today, I will be eating things in Magic Kingdom that I have never tried before. Now, some of these are classics that I just haven't gotten around to trying. And yeah, our first stop is gonna be here at Gastons Tavern, which is right next to the Little Mermaid attraction, where we're gonna be getting the Lefou's brew and then a little ham and cheese sandwich. I've never had either of them. It looks like Gastons Tavern is very popular today. This is probably gonna be the longest standby line that I'm waiting in all day for a sandwich and a drink. I had to bring my food on a little walk over to Pinocchio's Village House so I can get a table, because surprise, there were no tables over at Gastons because Disney doesn't like to put enough tables at places, but that's okay. We brought our food over to Pinocchio's and we're gonna get ready to enjoy. This is the spread we are working with. Like I said, we got the Lefou's brew as well as the ham, provolone, and Swiss sandwich. I think I'm gonna try the Lefou's brew first since it's frozen. I don't want it melting. This is a frozen Minute Maid apple juice with a hint of toasted marshmallow topped with fruit flavored foam. You could get it just the beverage for $6.29, or you could get it served in a souvenir stein for $12.99. I don't need no stein, so I just got the regular beverage. Look at this little part like dripping off the side. I am so shocked that it hasn't fallen off yet. It's staying there. It is really hot out today, so this hasn't really melted much. I'm impressed. It stays better frozen than a Dole Whip does. First sip of Lefou's brew. Cheers. I did not get a single thing up. Is my straw broken? I think my straw's legit broken. Okay, we're just gonna do it this way. Oh my god. The fruit foam on top is so sour. It almost tastes like what they put on top of like a fuzzy tauntaun that kind of makes your tongue tingle. The frozen apple juice like isn't bad. I just don't love the hint of marshmallow in there, I think. Like I don't taste just a hint of marshmallow. I taste quite a bit of marshmallow. I think there's better frozen beverages for you to get in the park. I prefer the frozen mint julep over from Casey's, and then kind of right across from the Little Mermaid attraction, they have a stand there and they have a really good like pina colada slushie. Definitely think I prefer those to this. I'm not really sure why this is so popular, but yeah, I am really hoping that this sandwich lives up to the hype here. There are two types of cheeses on it. So we've got ham, we've got Swiss, and we've got provolone. And then it's served on this nice little pretzel bun here. It honestly, it looks really good. I'm a sucker for a pretzel bun. I think I've said this before, because they have a pretzel bun over at Friar's Nook. Put something on a pretzel bun and I will buy it. I love pretzel rolls. So let's try this. Okay. Look how much ham is on there. Like that's kind of impressive. There's a lot of ham. Good amount of cheese. Has a really nice flavor. Pretzel bun is good. The pretzel bun is actually like really crispy on the top and super soft on the inside. This is hitting. I don't know how, I have never gotten that before, but I think it is now going to be a go-to food for me here in Magic Kingdom. This is really good. It's served with a little bag of Lay's chips here, and it was $11.29. So, although there's a lot of meat and a lot of cheese on here, like it is not a big sandwich. It's kind of tiny. It'll fill you up. But for like a ham and cheese sandwich, I think $11.29 is a little steep, especially since it's not served with like fries or anything. It's served with a tiny bag of Lay's. But hey, we're in Disney, so I'll let it slide. It's a good sandwich. I can't tell if it's just really hot or I'm starting to enjoy the Lefou's brew more with each sip. I think I'm just really hot and really thirsty, so I might go get a water after this, but it's growing on me a little bit the more I drink it. All right, now that I'm a little filled up from that delicious sandwich, I must say it was really, really good. We've made our way into Tomorrowland so we can hit up our next lightning lane, which is actually gonna be for Space Mountain, my favorite ride in Magic Kingdom. My favorite attraction in the park is Carousel of Progress, but I don't know if I'd consider it a ride. So if you're talking about rides, Space Mountain is my favorite, which I hear they don't allow you to film on these days. You can't like take your phone or anything out. Last time I rode, I usually just wear my sunglasses on like roller coasters and stuff, even if it's inside. Last time I rode, they made me take my sunglasses off and put them in a bag or put them in the pouch. So I don't think I'll be able to film on Space Mountain, but trust me, we're going on. I don't know if I just haven't been on Space Mountain in a while or they kind of upped the game, because I swear I was flying out of my seat. It's some serious airtime. Again, it could be because I haven't ridden it in so long because I don't wait. But next up, our lightning lane is already booked for Buzz Lightyear at 1 o'clock. It's 12:52. They usually let you go on about 5 minutes early, so we just got 2-3 minutes here and we'll be on Buzz. I know it's dark, but I have been known to be a galactic hero on this ride, so I don't know how much I'm going to be able to film because I'm very competitive. I need to get galactic hero. There we go. Light work. One of the tricks that I use when I play is you don't have to like keep clicking this down. You can just hold it down and it keeps shooting. Like you don't have to keep clicking it. It also saves your thumb. So just hold down on your trigger. I told you guys I am way too competitive on that ride to film myself while riding. I'm focused on getting Galactic Hero. But if you guys did want to know like the targets to hit that are worth a lot more points, you just Google it. Like Everything is right there. Just Google it and you'll be able to find out what targets to hit. Usually it's like the robot's left arm, the claw when you're leaving the first room on the top of the ceiling. A lot of people miss that one, as well as the top of the volcano in the second room, and then on the third room, bottom of Zurg's spaceship. But yeah, just Google it. It'll like show you photos and everything of where to hit so you can get the higher score. We do have some time to kill before my next lightning lane, so I made my way over to Frontierland, where we are actually gonna get 2 snacks that I've never had before. Guys, it is so toasty out here today. A nice cold cup of water. The real snack that I need. But time for some food. I got the jalapeno poppers as well as the candied bacon from Westward Ho. It's kind of like right across the way from the Country Bear Jamboree and Pecos Bill, where I brought my food to get some shade because, like I said, I'm dying out here. It is really hot. Again, these are 2 foods that I have never tried before, and the candied bacon I feel like is slowly becoming like a classic Magic Kingdom snack. I've just never had it. I'm typically not a fan of like sweet bacon. It looks really good. It's a nice big piece of pork belly. It costs $9.99 and it's served with chips. However, I asked if it's a little cheaper if you get it without the chips, and it is, so I skipped the chips. Usually with things like that, like it's like $1 or $2 cheaper if you just forego the chips. So always ask. Some of the hot dogs that they sell at the outdoor vending carts around the parks and anything that comes with chips, usually it's a little cheaper if you get it without. So always ask. It's worth a shot. Let's dig into this candied bacon first. I don't know how it's gonna go. I don't know if I'm gonna like it, guys. I'm not mad at it. It's not very sweet. I expected more sweet. I feel like this is something that I'd have to be in a very specific mood for it to get, but I'm kind of digging it today. It is fatty, but not as fatty as I expected. Usually with pork belly like this, you're gonna have a ton of fat. It's only really this side that's kind of fatty. This side is nice and crispy. I really like this side. But yeah, I'm pleasantly surprised. But now, time for these jalapeno poppers. First thing, ranch is gone. No ranch here. These look nice and crispy. These are breaded jalapeno peppers stuffed with nacho cheese and served with ranch dressing for $5.79. They do give you 5 of them, so I think this is a pretty decent portion. I don't know, maybe it's not. $5.79 for 5, maybe it's not. I don't know. I guess it is for a theme park, you know? Let's see how these bad boys taste. They are pretty crispy on the outside. These taste like they came just out of a freezer bag here. And I would say that they're more like, this is not a jalapeno popper. There's no whole jalapeno in here. It's diced jalapenos with like some nacho cheese, and I would want it to be meltier. It's not as melty as I would like. And you can see there's barely any jalapeno in there. It still has a little kick, but it's not a jalapeno popper. It is fried nacho cheese with diced up jalapeno. Yeah, I don't think I'd get these again here. I'd stick with the candied bacon if I was going to Westward Ho, or even next door to Westward Ho, there's a pretzel cart that serves one of my favorite snacks, the pepper jack pretzel. It's a pretzel stuffed with pepper jack cheese, and that is really good. So I definitely prefer that over these jalapeno poppers here. Next, we are at Tortuga Tavern to try one of their snacks that I have never tried before. There's actually a couple things here that I've never tried, but we are here for a peanut butter, hazelnut, and banana sandwich. It sounds really good. I never see anyone talking about it though, so like, I don't know if it's actually good or not because no one talks about it. I feel like it sounds good, no? I don't know. Let's get it. As I was waiting for my food, there was a bunch of stuff coming out of Tortuga that looked really, really good. It kind of made me question my order, but then when I picked up my order, I knew I made the right decision. But some of the things that looked really good that I've never tried before would be the orange chicken strips. They're tossed in a sweet orange soy glaze topped with green onions, and they also had a desert pear lemonade slushie, which looked really similar to the one that they serve over in Pandora at Pongu Pongu, the frozen drink there. They both looked really good, but I got the chocolate peanut butter hazelnut banana sandwich. They're actually pressing these sandwiches fresh back there. They're kind of like pre-made, and then they take them out and put them in a press to kind of toast them up and make them nice and warm. This, I gotta say, it looks really good. Let's see if we could get a nice little cross-section pull here. This thing is absolutely loaded with melty peanut butter, Nutella, and bananas. I mean, it looks really, really good. This isn't like kind of like my favorite food, but like if I was, it still looks good. I don't know. We gotta try this. Wow. That is really good. Them toasting them fresh is really a game changer with this. It just melts everything together. This isn't like a lunch, this is a dessert. A really good dessert. This is definitely something that's good for sharing. It's like super rich, so I don't know how it would be possible to eat this whole thing. You see that peanut butter and chocolate just dripping out? Impossible to eat the whole thing yourself. But man, this is a good dessert here. I can't believe I've never had this before. I guess one of the reasons I've never had it is because Tortuga Tavern usually closes really early. It typically closes around 5 o'clock every night. It's open between like, I think it opens at 11 and then closes at 5. So there's a very specific time frame where you can go and grab yourself one of these. But if you happen to be here between 11 and 5, come to Tortuga Tavern and get one. You won't be disappointed. You know what I'm gonna do here? I'm gonna come up with my own little hack. So they serve the sandwich with these house-made kettle chips. I love a good salty sweet action, little crunch. So I'm actually gonna add these chips into the sandwich here. I feel like it's gonna give it like this extra flavor that's just gonna take it even better. This could also be gross. I don't know. We'll see. We're gonna Ooh. That is the way to go. The crunch is so nice in the sandwich. Just a tad bit of salt. The chips didn't have too much salt on them. I wish I kind of had more to add in here. But man, a little crunch. I'm gonna be coming here all the time. After some snacks, it's finally time for our lightning lane over at Pirates of the Caribbean. So we're gonna head over and ride that.
Belay there, you bilge rat!
Quit your clucking. The gentleman wants the rum.
Pirates was great. One of my favorite rides in the park, honestly, but Disneyland's version of Pirates puts ours to shame, for real. Disneyland's is awesome. But while I was on the attraction, I got a notification from Standby Skipper that they booked me a lightning lane for Haunted Mansion in 15 minutes. So we have some time to kill, so I figured we'd head over to Golden Oak Outpost to get a snack that I've never tried before that's been on my radar for a while. We have picked up our sweet tea lemonade slush. I do really love myself a good Arnold Palmer, you know? Something about a tea and lemonade mixed together just hits different. Let's try this out. Oh. Wow, that's good. I need to mix this though. Now that we're all mixed up. That is so good. It reminds me of a brisk iced tea. I don't know if you guys have ever had them, but in elementary school, we used to have pizza days, like one Friday a month, and you used to be able to get a drink, and I would always get a brisk iced tea with it. So this is what this really reminds me of. But this is honestly like the perfect refreshing beverage to have on a hot day in Magic Kingdom like today. I'm loving this, and I will definitely be back to get another one from right here at Golden Oak Outpost. Now that I'm feeling refreshed after that tea and lemonade slush, it's time to hit up what I think is going to be our last attraction of the day at the Haunted Mansion. And let me just say, I have loved using Standby Skipper. Like, I'm being so serious. It has been so nice not having to like take my phone out to choose what lightning lanes I want to book. It really is so effortless, and It's just been so nice not having to take my phone out and worry about it. I could just go on the rides, get whatever food I want, and not have to worry about what I'm riding next.
Is haunted room actually stretching? Or is it your imagination?
With that, we have ridden all the rides we needed to ride today and eaten all the snacks that we needed to eat today. So I want to give a shout out to everyone who's joined my Patreon: Emily, Mulligan, Lindsay, Ashley, Abdullah, Misty, Paul, Lisa, Barbara, Kara, Angela, Dustin and Nancy, John Paul, Leah, Tracy, Loco, Armando, the Latham Thomas family, Adam and Jen, Wayne, Carol, Karis, Marie, Dante, Shelby, Danielle, and Marcel, and Erica. But yeah, very successful day, very stress-free day, which doesn't happen often when using Genie Plus. So I definitely recommend you guys check out Standby Skipper on your next trip here. I'm gonna put the link to their website right in the description so you guys can check that out, or you can just download the app right from the App Store. Just search for Standby Skipper and you will be able to find it. We did actually have some really great treats today, honestly, some things that would make for really good snacks here in Magic Kingdom. I was very impressed. My favorites definitely had to be that ham and cheese sandwich, as well as the sweet tea and lemonade slush. I'll definitely be going back for those snacks. But I will see you guys next time. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!